Folks, welcome back. So, this event took place over the course of 2 days. So, I went back to July 7th, 2020, and you can see our loop playing here. And I'll let that play for a second. It carries on into the 8th, and we'll go to that part later. So, for the meantime, just take a look real quick. We've had what looked like a full halo CME or solar flare right there, and then this object, or two objects it looks like, coming out from beside the sun. So let that go, and then we'll go frame by frame through this real quick. Alright, so right about here is our first little frame. And if you look, you can see that the instrument's reacting all the way around this. There's a nice thick white plasma field almost around this occulter right here. This is a glitch, but sometimes the glitches do show other information and stuff. And I just see this huge bright glow, dominating the occulter here. So then as we start going through this, you'll see as it starts to expand in all directions, moving outward from all directions. And I have a feeling this one might be coming towards us because I went and looked at stereo A and I didn't see a blast coming off the back side. So this one might be coming earth facing. So until I can find out more, we're not quite sure yet, but this looks like an earth facing CME. And then here comes our object right here as they come out from behind the sun. Make out a nice black object right here. Over on this side, you can even see it right in here. I'll scoot it over just a little bit so we can get both frames in there. There we go. Yeah, now you can clearly see it on this side too. Nice round object right here, this black spheroid right here. And then it appears that there's a secondary one up here. As you'll see, our instrument it jumps back and reacts to these two objects. There's a bulge on this side. It comes back in between the two objects, and then there's another bulge on this second object. So there's like a little valley in between the two, this object right here and this one right here. Okay, so that's the last frame of the 7th. Then we'll go over to the 8th right here. Scooch this down a little bit. All right, and here you can clearly see we have curvature on the back side right here and curvature on the back side of this. These might be their magnetic fields around these objects right here, or it could be a bigger object back behind these ones. Whichever it is, you can see the curvature of it here on the back side as these two objects move on out. And look how this outskirting line reaches way down here and goes down below like this. This one's reaching out and up and going up this direction. And then they move out. And you can see the spaghettification effect again that we're getting here as these things move out. Okay, so back to the 7th here. Let's put this back into motion. Whoops. Reverse. There we go. Yeah, there's a good shot right there. And there's been a lot of activity going on the sun. Just a few days ago on the 3rd, there was our first X-flare that we've had in 4 years. This one, I'm not sure what the magnitude of this one will be, but we'll find out here later. I just saw this morning and had a few minutes to bring this to you, so I figure I'll just do it now, and then we'll do a little research later on and find out if this CME is actually coming towards us or if it's heading away. But let's just take you real quick to stereo A of this date. So now here's stereo A. This is looking at the sun from the left-hand side. Everything to the right of this occulter is Earth directing. And you can see that there's no pop off the back of here or over here, that this whole event here on the 7th still, this is the 7th, this whole event seems to be going to the right of stereo A, which is kind of in our direction. So that's the 7th right there. That's the side view of this right here. We were looking at it from this side. So when you see this big halo come off, it's coming towards us, I believe. Until I can get ISWA up and check some of the other instruments that will hopefully have, updated data showing what direction the CME is coming. So that's it for now. Maybe I will show you just the 3rd real quick. The X-Flare that we had on the 3rd. If we can get it to pull up real quick here. Now this is back on the 3rd. This is the X-Flare that we had. And we had three different events in one day on the 3rd. So we had this first one right here, the second one right there, and then this 3rd one right there. So I think it was the second one, not this one, but that one that was the X-Flare right there, I think. And it appears that there are objects in here too when these things are moving out. There's a round spheroid object there, one there, and something right in there too. So it looked like we had 3 objects cause 3 different events back on the 3rd. So the sun's been really busy, really busy. Here we are back to the 7th again with that full halo coming right at us, I think. It sure looks like it's coming right at us. Okay, so just wanted to bring that to you folks. I don't have much time, so I just make this short and make a video out of it. But I miss all you guys. I love all you guys. And until my next video, bye.